Hi guys, look at these beautiful gardenias. They smell divine. There are three of them for each of the families, my children. So there we go. I have already done this book, but what I did, I think somehow or other I deleted it. Anyway, this is a book that I bought for Adam. And it's one of my most favouriteest books. It's a local author, and well, that's what I was told anyway. And so yes, and it's very clever and I think lovely. And it was a quiet afternoon on the farm until Duck, a delightful duckish tale of farmyard disaster. Ta-da! Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, there he is, standing there with a bucket on his head. He's got a bucket on his head on the front too. So I must have this up a bit higher. Okay. So here we are. I'm going to read it and then show you the photos. It was a quiet afternoon on the farm. The horse was swishing his tail and the cow was chewing her cud. The pig was wallowing in the mud and loving every minute of it, and the sheep was sleeping. The sheep was sleeping on the grass. It was a quiet afternoon on the farm when suddenly, I wonder what's going to happen. Look at that. There's the cow and there's the horse. It looks like a very peaceful time, doesn't it? And there's the sheep that is obviously nodding off and having a nice quiet snooze. And this deranged duck is running down the hill and yelling, "Duck!" My goodness gracious me, I wonder what on earth for. Anyway, there we go. There's the horse looking absolutely askance and looking quite shocked, wondering what on earth's going on, because it's very noisy. Anyway, let's see what the horse has to say. "Duck!" the horse snorted. No, you're mistaken, my friend. You are a duck. I am horse. You see, you are small and waddly, and I am noble and tall. I look nothing like a duck. And look at the look on the duck's face and the horse's face. Anyway, guys, I'm just trying to fix that up a bit so that you see all of the book. And so there we are. Better stand up, I think. Okay, so there we are. And there's a little duck. Oh, he's looking very concerned. Oh, and look what happened here. Look. The cow doesn't look too happy, does it either? And there's the duck up on the cow's back. And he's saying, "Duck!" Oh my goodness gracious me. Very noisy and all sorts of things. "Duck!" the cow frowned. "Don't be ridiculous. You are the duck, and he is a horse, and I am a cow. You see, you have funny webbed feet, and I have these fine cloven hooves, and I have no idea why you would call me a..." And look how cross he looks. And the horse is still looking there, looking over and very puzzled, very puzzled. And the duck is looking a bit crestfallen, looking a bit disappointed. Anyway, and look what he's doing here now. There's the pig, and he's desperately calling out, "Duck!" I wonder what's happening. "Duck!" the pig squealed. "Please, you are a duck. He is a horse." Oops, that's all come off. "She is a cow, and I am a pig." and a pig covered in mud, I might add. You see, you have a pokey little beak, and I have a fine pink snout. Why on earth would you think I am a... Isn't anybody going to listen to the duck? Duck! Oh, look, he's got a bucket on his head, and he's looking very stressed, isn't he? And look at the sheep, sort of thinking, what on earth is going on here? Well, the farm's not peaceful any longer, is it? My goodness gracious me. Duck? The sheep scoffed. Aren't you even listening? You are a duck. He is a horse, and she is a cow, and he is a pig, and I am a sheep. You see, you have fluffy little feathers, and I have a fine woolen coat. I have absolutely nothing in common with a... I said duck. Anyway, have a look, because I haven't shown you the picture here, have I? As Adam would say, you've missed a page. Anyway, I haven't now. There it is. And all of them are sitting there, and the sheep is getting really upset too. Nobody seems to understand what the duck's doing. And by crikey, that is one hell of a yell, isn't it? And he is very serious, I must say. Now listen, said the cow. You need to stop this nonsense right now. You have to understand that everyone is different, said the sheep. Some are ducks, and some are not. But, said the duck, and it just seems to be a lack of communication here, doesn't it? Nobody seems to understand what anybody's saying. I don't know. In fact, most are not ducks. That's just how the world is, said the sheep. Imagine how boring it would be if everyone was a duck. But, says the duck, he's very persistent, isn't he? Never give up. Never give up. Stop, said the horse. Not one more word. You are the rudest duck we have ever met, said the cow. You can't just run around calling your name, said the pig. It's ridiculous, isn't it? You can't just go around shouting, said the sheep. Of course, the sheep was having a nice sleep, wasn't he? But look what's happened here. There looks like a big wind. Oh, what is going to happen? I'll have to go and read that. Oh, you're quite right, quite right. I do apologise. I should never have said duck, said the duck. I should have said, oh, look at all those things flying through the air. Chair and all sorts of things. Table and, God, they're supposed to be in a house sitting on the ground, aren't they? And look, the house is falling down. I should have said run, run. And so what happened? I think all of them ran. And they ran their very, very fastest and hardest they've ever run because of all those things flying through the air. Very scary. And it looks as though they were all safe and sound, and they made it, and they weren't hurt. So duck maybe should have said run, but they were all safe and sound in the end. Anyway, I think that's a very favourite book of mine. I hope you enjoy it, guys. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, bye for now.